Hello, everyone. A big hi and lots of virtual hugs from me, 𝐕𝐵𝐴𝐺𝐢𝐴. I'm a 𝐷𝐼𝐾 expert healer and a facilitator of the Joyous Body Protocol, and I'll soon be facilitating other classes as well. Thank you for joining me, all of you who are there live, and all of you who are going to watch this later. As if in case you don't know me, I am a doctor, a medical doctor by education, and so what got me interested is I've always been fascinated by two things. A is biology, human biology, and B, quantum physics. They seem like poles apart, but actually not. And that I've had a lot of moments turning like pivotal moments that have shaped what I do today. And one of them has been an offhand statement by a senior who spoke about applying quantum physics in medicine, specifically game theory. I have no idea what it is, but it just got me very intrigued. And I thought, let's just let's explore. And that's what we have been doing in 𝐷𝐼𝐾. So with 𝐷𝐼𝐾, we have been working with our bodies using a lot of elements of light. It sounds like very very niche that very few people understand, but trust me, it's not like that. I was completely left-brained, drilled with lot of information, and still I took to 𝐷𝐼𝐾 pretty easily because 𝐷𝐼𝐾 does not require you to believe in anything. It does not require you to have any assumptions. It just requires you to give it a shot. Okay, use it, check for yourself. That's why we even do the status matrices, where we see, like we take a look at what has shifted, like minute shifts over a period of time. And so you choose for yourself and you see for yourself what it shifts, and it has grown organically. So 𝐷𝐼𝐾 is channeled by Neela. If you're on Neela Mystic TV, I'm sure you know about Neela, but she herself is a software engineer she has a vast array of experience. She's an entrepreneur and she runs her own IT company, and she leads 𝐷𝐼𝐾 classes and she channels them. So it's not like it's outlandish, but at the same time, yes, when you start engaging with 𝐷𝐼𝐾s, what happens is your experiences with yourself and with the bodies are like out of the world. So my fascination with not just using conventional medicine, which I barely do these days, not just use conventional medicine, but also something else, started with my study of the polyvagal theory by Dr. Stephen Porges, which talks about the evolution of your nervous system and the vagus nerve, details apart. So I got interested in body work thereon, and we started seeing bodies as the storehouse of your evolutionary data. So every cell contains information from millions and millions of years that has been carried through the cell lines, or the genetics or the genes, and all the other elements. There's RNA, your mitochondria, which really store a lot of information that help them to function properly, but also evolutionary data, which helps them to adapt and survive. So your body is not just something that, okay, it grows till a certain age, and then it stays static till a certain age, and then you start aging, and then after your 30s or after your 35s or after your 40s, it starts to degenerate and you start losing function, and then aging and age-related ailments set in. So that has been the viewpoint, the normal viewpoint, which is radically changing, because as we are entering, just like how with wireless technology, the virtual world has expanded beyond imagination in just a span of few years. that has also supported the evolution of not just the being, but also how we look at bodies. So if you look at bodies, mainstream medicine will have a certain way of looking at the anatomy. Esoteric anatomy is different. Like if you dabble with the chakra system, the way they look at the body anatomy is different. Then if you look at 7 layers of existence, the way they look at body is different. Like physical body is just one aspect of your energy body. This is the Annamaya kosh, and then there are the Panchakoshas or 5 koshas. If you go on to the acupuncture, if you study acupuncture, again, you will be learning about the meridian systems. Everyone has a very different approach to understanding the body. None of it is wrong. It's just how you perceive, the frame of reference from which you are choosing to look at it and perceive. But coming down to what ultimately the body is made of is energy, right? So just like you take water, it has different states of matter. Like matter and energy are interchangeable, but just look at ice. Ice is solid, then it becomes water, it's fluid, and then when it turns to vapor, the same number of molecules occupy a lot of space. So it is the same thing which is vibrating at different frequencies, and because when it vibrates high, it's lighter, it occupies more space, and when it occupies more space, it is free. Like the molecules, the distance between them is more, and they are able to expand more. So the same thing, because the bodies are matter as well, right? So when most of our body is space, like we're 60% water, but when you look at bodies, it's not easy to perceive that. Similarly, a lot of our body, what appears to be solid and dense, is space. Given that the body is also, it's not that you carry the same cell throughout life. Your body changes, right? Your cells, new cells come in, cells die, and you have an entirely new body every few years. So this brings us to an interesting question, that if that is so, why is it that if at a certain point in time your body has been diagnosed with something, or your body is in a certain state, that stays for lifelong? Could it be that maybe the way you solidify it, the way you build beliefs around it, or the beliefs you have been carrying which have led to it, play a role here? Maybe. So this is an interesting thing to explore, which is what happens or which is what transforms when we start working with light, elements of light with our body, right? Because our body stores experiences from this lifetime and many more lifetimes, memories. It's not just your cells in the brain that have memories. Your body as a whole stores memories of events, especially if it has dealt with some sort of a traumatic event. That all the cells get triggered in unison when something similar comes up, which is why your entire body gives a reaction, right? So the whole using elements of light will move into more communion with your body, and you will begin to respond. You will begin to let go of triggers, because these responses, these triggers, basically, so your response to a certain thing helped you at that point in time. It helped you with survival, but now it might not be appropriate to carry it for every little thing. So that is also one aspect that changes when we start using um, elements of light with the light keys and invite lightness. So inviting lightness is nothing but things that we have solidified in our bodies, in our cells, as memories, as subconscious memories. Not necessarily that you will recollect something, but how you have processed an event and all of that. There's just so much that cannot be covered in a very short span. But yes, constantly working with elements of light can really help shift things at a very deep, at a very core level, such that you begin to start creating your body differently. And when you invite lightness, lightness is nothing but where there's free flow of energy, you have choice with your bodies, it's easier for you to choose things that are a contribution, right? So there are many courses, like the best the best place to start for me was the Joyous Body Protocol, and it still remains a very my go-to. Like JBP has evolved to level 1 JBP, level 2 JBP, and I totally love the processes. But that's not the only thing. Everything we work with, whether it is a conflict resolution protocol that's coming up, Neela's class, twin class is coming up, where she will be leading you to release conflicts with molecules, so that you are not countering the energy of what you want to manifest. Again, that's different. So whether even something that seems unrelated is a contribution to you and your body, because on planet Earth, in this reality, we create with our bodies, and releasing blockages from the bodies can also release blockages from life. As a bodywork therapist, that has also been my experience. And when we work with different elements of light, we're not only changing our bodies, but we're changing our lives as well. So there is also another beautiful class coming up by Neela, which is the basic light medicine. Me being a doctor, I love using this dimension along with the bodies. So whether you are a medical doctor, a bodywork therapist, a chiropractor, you're just somebody who's looking to use it on yourself and your loved ones, or whether you are you practice acupressure, acupuncture, this is a beautiful add-on that you can offer to you and to those around you. So light medicine will use elements of light to cleanse. It is a body reset protocol, which when we use, resets your body to its original blueprint. Because as we go on, we perceive different events as different experiences. Like I said, we solidify them and we deviate from the blueprint. So this is all about resetting your body back to its original blueprint. And it's simple, because you can do this hands-on if you would like to. But most of us have been using it as a distance modality. We use it on ourselves, we get certified, we use it on our clients. And there was a beautiful share where somebody used this on her family member, and the creatinine levels really dropped from 10 to maybe a 6.3. I'm not sure of the numbers, but it was a considerable drop. So body reset protocol can be this powerful. Yes, it has a prerequisite, the vortex of light attunement, which again you can get attuned. It's beautiful, and it's like inviting light to change everything that doesn't work for you and bring in more awareness, so that when you function from awareness, you are able to take better decisions. You it's easy to drop judgments and prejudices, and you start uh, choosing things that lead you and expand you to a greater way of being. So because we are live, I would let's do a quick little energy, just get a taste of what receiving these energies feels like. So just close your eyes, sit back and relax. This was a really short, still so much calm. Just a glimpse into the energies that we use with the body reset protocol. You can use it to cleanse organs. You can use it to cleanse systems. You can work with the meridian systems, energy bodies, etc. Still so much stillness and peace. So it just has one prerequisite, the vortex of light attunement. If you have not been attuned, you can book one and get attuned well before the class. The links are given in the description. So feel free to drop comments or reach out to us and ask questions if you have any. And do consider this beautiful protocol that can really be a great contribution to you, your body, and your life. Stay happy, keep your body happy, keep your life happy, and love you all. Thank you. Hope to see you in a class sometime soon. Bye.